Alexis?
Well, Vicki, Rick, and yet another turn of events in this massive corruption case featuring the Knoll family. In court today, an attorney for Casey Knoll alleged her father, Jamie Knoll, is abusive and controlling. Days after Misty Knoll filed for divorce from embattled former Clark County Sheriff Jamie Knoll, citing an irretrievable breakdown of the marriage, Casey Knoll's attorney drops a bombshell in court. She claims Jamie Knoll is controlling, abusive, and manipulative, and plans to call an expert witness who specializes in child abuse to testify to this behavior at what they hope is a joint trial.
To look at the evidence, to look at the types of communication that Jamie had with his family, with his daughters, with his wife, and to look at the ways that he controlled and manipulated them and what their life was like.
The pair are tied to Jamie Knoll's corruption allegations of misusing millions from the fire and EMS agencies he led to fund their extravagant lifestyle. And while charges of tax evasion and theft are similar for the Knoll women,
the most compelling reason for joinder, Your Honor, I think, is to ease the burden on Clark County, Indiana.
the state argues against a joint trial because their level of felony charges and the jury pools for them are different, which poses a challenge, or as the special prosecutor called it in court, a logistical nightmare.
If we're going to seat one jury to listen to Casey, 6-person, a 12-person to listen to Misty, are they supposed to talk amongst each other? Are they allowed to talk amongst each other? Are they going to deliberate together? Are they not going to deliberate together? The state believes that is a disaster.
Both sides have until next week to submit a logical plan to combine the trial. The judge will make a decision following that. Until then, he granted to move Casey Knoll's scheduled trial date at the end of this month to a pending later date. And also in court today, the Knoll women asked the judge to amend their bond conditions, which would allow them to travel outside of Indiana, specifically into Louisville, where their attorney says there are more options for mental health services. They argue it's a challenge having only 2 cars and, in essence, a house full of women who have different places to be, and they say they're not comfortable driving the collection of cars, that is the judge's words, that Jamie Knoll has. Now, as a reminder, as this joint trial decision is pending, Misty Knoll is scheduled to stand trial in October, and Jamie Knoll's trial is scheduled for November. Outside the Clark County Courthouse, I'm Alexis Matthews, WOKY News.